Frank Ocean, aka that guy who forgot he had a music career. However, a modern-day bona fide alternative R&B legend. Ocean has a handful of singles and 4 projects. Every project Frank has dropped is revered and beloved within music culture. My personal favorite is Blonde. Let's get after it. Starting at the bottom of the barrel of my ranking is Refrigerator Ice Ice Baby opening. Wavy like the clouds in the song, birds chirping, condos in the clouds. It's his worst song, but it's okay. DHL is a German shipping service prominent in Europe and Asia. Basically, Frank says, I hate my fans. I'm going to be focused on traveling. I'm going to give you a terrible ice rink, like half the performance at an event. He does not care about us. He does not care about us, the fans. He got his bag and dipped. But hey, that's just my interpretation of the song. Forget the glasses. Get your tympanic membranes checked. Wet tits, confirmed. Frank Ocean is bi. For the longest time, I thought him and Tyler, while they're at Odd Future, were gay for each other. Monk's modern-day R&B, full of freeform rap, pop, soul, and alt-funk fusion. MGMT's Electric Feel turned into a caveman garden orgy. Wither, with her, double entendre. Wither is like the most alright, okay song in all of music history. It's just so okay as a musical form. It's okay to be labeled as okay, and it's very alright. Very avant-garde. Hublots are cool, but overpriced time tellers. Prime numbers. Hold up. Wait a minute. My 27-day Spanish Duolingo streak will come in handy to interpret this for us. Cayendo means falling. Espanol, emotional ballad while riding his little bicicleta. Had me in the first half until that beat drop.
Yeah, my best friend.
Is your hair blonde like Goku? Rest in power, Akira Toriyama. Rest in power. Are you Roger or are you Novak? Novak, bro. Novak will go down as the GOAT of tennis. I like Roger, though. He's smooth. On Unity, there's very decent rapping. Backroom mic vocals dynamics with laser productions. And the 49ers, ew! God, I miss the Legion of Boom. Artistic impression of crackhead energy, which is built by wildly tame drums and loneliness. Sounds like a cyberpunk futuristic Wild West traveling montage background. Cool Nimbus, atmospheric, pretty long. Third gear. Sounds like 8D audio. Vocal goes in one ear, then out the other one. Dear April, showers bring May flowers. Dear April has a beautiful bridge and expresses sad boy hours. Black suit, poppy pitched up vocals. I think this is a metaphor for escaping death. Wolfgang Tillman's Robot Voice Club Raver. The ghost of Steve Jobs be bopping to this right now. Jay-Z freestyles his verses and remembers everything from his head when he spits in the studio. And you can tell he was trying to catch that beginning atmospheric beat the whole time in the opening. Someone get this man a map, because bro was lost. Biking, aka Summertime Shine song. Biking. Tyler carried Big Willie style. Completely relatable. Abandon society and build a cabin in the woods, pondering type beat. This song structurally shouldn't work, but it really does. No condom, 8 years isn't that long. Okay. I like the bells and otherworldly ambiance. Layer in a cradle princess treatment. Tempo to timing. Ocarina of Time solace. Shout out Mr. Hudson, clapping, no crying. Great vocals. There will be tears if I had to listen to 808s and Heartbreak for a 4th time. However, this track is like if 808s and Heartbreak was actually good. Not gonna lie, if I knew my son would grow up making tracks inspired by 808s, I would leave him like Frank left music. Broke boy to millionaire man. Let my nuts hang. Mama, we made it. Optimism versus cynicism. Opposites collide with claps and a steady guitar loop. College students at Berkeley who rep their superficial sets at Coachella. Wucky wucky, long time, consistent revolving door percussion rhythm. Novocaine numbs the pain. Closer to you. I'm finna be honest, I couldn't tell if this auto-tune skit was a song, skit, or interlude, but it's pretty amazing for what it is. Subtle melodies, spatial crooning. Modern day production Moon River. Moon River has many renditions, famously done by Frank Sinatra and the likes. The original version was composed by Henry Mancini and written by Johnny Mercer for Audrey Hepburn to sing for the 1960s film Breakfast at Tiffany's. I thought it was interesting Mercer was inspired by reminiscing on his childhood in Savannah, Georgia, including its waterways. Tranquil vibes into rushing out of gas, sexual rush, water flooding into a small space, blood rushing to your head, romantic love imagery as visual as the album itself. Side note, there's no reason you actually need to watch the visual album. It's literally just him woodworking. Equally as good as Coldplay's original. Chipmunk vocals, Nike's trying to get a bag, ripping artists, going to Yanaka speed, singing with an Angel Hardly, and a very nice string section. Strings that'll say, just do it. Japan really had a chokehold on the 90s and early 2000s car industry. Mitsubishi Sony, the flow ocean is Tokyo drifting into an instrumental breakdown. American Wedding samples the Eagles Hotel California. This is the reason Nostalgia Orange was taken off streaming services. To be fair, I get it. Frank Ocean bodied this remix. I would be rightfully pissed. I get they were rightfully pissed. Frank recreated an amazing song and made another amazing song on top of it. Heavy-hitting drums accompany Crazy Stupid Love. What's the craziest thing you've done after a breakup? Apparently, it's murder in their case. Which makes me realize how sane I am compared to some people in this world. A hard guitar line swoons Pink Matter, using imagery and making Majin Buu references, talking about that. Pussy. And Andre 3K bodied this feature. C on both sides like Chanel. Choppy flow back to smooth for the second verse. Vocals, singing, and songwriting is gorgeous. Sci-fi slow roller rink dance in the dark songs. Tornado. The potato flew around my room clip had an absolute headlock on the community for a while. The thing so far ahead high note reaches seventh heaven on a laid-back beat. Loss of Innocence, tenor voice in full vocal range. Ivy represents love out of the blue when you least expect it. I like the scream of help, inner voice, into the stage lights, exit. Epic intro, colorful depictions of explorations of feelings towards love. I like the bongo drum beat change for the verse, cannonballing into earthly imagery of wonders of nature. Caesar's rise and fall into power, guided by Cleopatra's Octavian and Antony. Pyramids features EDM production and major synth breaks. And a mean beat transition. Oh, what? She's working at the pyramids, the Bass Pro pyramids, the Bass Pro Shop pyramids. Oh, there's nothing we can do. Lost has an otherworldly, in the world has a brilliant dynamic between the verses and the echoing chorus with multi-layered vocals, Indians, trains, the Owl City, Fireflies, pop sounds is very appealing. Fan favorite. The beat switch is right in the middle of the album. It features the highs and lows from Ooh Nani Nani, entailing a rich songwriting with You Should Match It. That's the KO. An essential part of weed etiquette is to match the butt on the table put forth by someone during the smoke sesh. And there's clever wordplay with match and KO, and that's on God for a homophobe or on guard. Like, the whole, like, song is incredible. I suggest people who have never heard Frank Ocean listen to Nights first. It's definitely the gateway song for Frank Ocean fans. Speed. Open Organs, an unrequited love ballad. Godspeed to all my homies. A place will be in my heart for you. When good times transform into sweet memories. Home ending with motherly love. This is how you swindle Def Jam out of $20 million. At your best, your love is transcendent with breathy tones down meditation, not rushing love, but guiding when a song becomes an experience. Ferrari. This is going to hurt. Every time I listen to White Ferrari, I don't cry, but my eyes want to tingle and start watering. It's definitely that last act, the I know we're tall in other dimensions. You say we're small and not worth a mention. Those C2 lowest notes just get me every time. Lock me up in a Heartbreak Hotel and throw away the key. Boom, 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 boom. My papa drives an Aston Martin. Lifestyle, silver spoons in hand. Frank narrates extravagant lives, no parents, wine parties, and wealth with a prime Earl verse. Perfect. Organs. I love the chorus. In hell, there's heaven, and the vocal performance brings out the solidarity of solo. Aladdin type beat reverse. I can show you the world. The star shines, always keep you warm. Sweet Life has a sweeter chorus with a smooth guitar progression and solo outro. The O's, oohs, woes hits different here. Since the day I heard Self-Control, I fell in love with this track. Magnificent magnitudes of a slow ballad grill of a younger remixes of a relationship, a battle between self-control and external locus of control. Few songs in life have the capacity to transform sound into reality. Grow up on the same advice and wish our time was right? The scream still echoes throughout the vessel of my soul.